The delegation of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the United Nations responded to the statements of Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan. Counselor of Azerbaijan's permanent mission to the United Nations, Tofig Musayev, said that, driven by populist and highly contradicting rhetoric, Pashinyan confused the General Assembly of the United Nations with the streets of Gyumri and Yerevan.
While the Prime Minister of Armenia was not fastidious in his choice of words to blame the ousted government of his country for authoritarian rule, corruption, and suppression of democracy and human rights, his comments about the ongoing conflict between Armenia and Azerbaijan differed little from the phraseology that has been stubbornly used by his predecessors in the past. As a consequence, the statement of the Armenian Prime Minister has become a yet another useless attempt to deny the facts and responsibility for unleashing the war against Azerbaijan and its devastating consequences.
According to Tofig Musayev, the claims and misinterpretations that were witnessed in the statement of the Armenian Prime Minister were particularly astonishing, as they sound in the United Nations, whose Security Council adopted 4 resolutions condemning the use of force against Azerbaijan and occupation of its territories, and reaffirming respect for the sovereignty, territorial integrity of Azerbaijan, the inviolability of international borders, and the inadmissibility of the use of force for the acquisition of territory.
No surprise that in his speech, the Prime Minister of Armenia deliberately passed over in silence the resolutions of the Security Council. Likewise, he also omitted to mention other important international documents adopted in connection with the conflict. The declared commitments and deeds of Armenia have always been at odds with the objective of the peaceful settlement of the conflict. The statement by the Prime Minister of Armenia is no exception. In reality, having used military force to occupy the territory of a sovereign state, Armenia has demonstrated its firm conviction in the existence of an alternative to a political solution.
Tofig Musayev stressed that the allegations about a new mystical genocide threat against the Armenian people represent another falsehood. Suffice it to mention that, unlike Armenia, which has implemented a policy of total ethnic cleansing of both its own territory and the occupied territories of Azerbaijan of all non-Armenians, Azerbaijan has preserved its ethnic and cultural diversity to the present day and is a home to tens of thousands of Armenians living in peace, harmony and dignity in the capital city of Baku and other parts of the country, he added.
All statements by the Armenian leadership about democracy, human rights, and the peaceful settlement of the conflict are preposterous and will remain mere words unless they are translated into real action that would put an end to the occupation of the territories of Azerbaijan and ensure the return of the forcibly displaced Azerbaijanis to their homes and properties in the Nagorno-Karabakh region and other occupied districts of Azerbaijan in safety and dignity. The achievement of that objective, which is imperative and not compromise, will create the necessary conditions for addressing other issues with direct, equal and full participation of both communities of the Nagorno-Karabakh region within the constitutional and legal framework of Azerbaijan.
The delegation of the Republic of Azerbaijan to the United Nations stated that Armenia's annexationist and colonization policy has no chance of succeeding. The Nagorno-Karabakh region has always been and will remain an inseparable part of Azerbaijan. The military occupation of the territories of Azerbaijan is temporary and will never produce a political outcome desired by Armenia. Yerevan must stop its futile attempts to mislead its own people and the international community, engage constructively in the conflict settlement process, and comply with its international obligations.